Hello people, how's it going? Welcome to my channel. Hope you enjoyed the skit. No, I did not break this lens. I in fact purchased this lens in this state. So I bought this lens for a couple of reasons. One being, I'm really curious on how these things function. So I feel like it'd be a really good opportunity to learn how a lens works. Lenses are a lot of money nowadays, and if you could purchase one that is in this condition and repair it, hopefully, and if I can, then I can save a lot of money. So I decided to make a video about this too. In case I somehow take this thing apart and cannot put it back together, I would have video footage of that. So with these lenses, there's a piece inside called a barrel, and it has little tabs that tie the front half of the lens to the back half of the lens. If you drop this lens, rather than the glass to shatter and break, then the little plastic tabs on the barrel would break, causing the camera to then become detached, ideally protecting the glass. If I could fix this lens, it would save me a lot of money. Having a filmmaking business, you purchase a lot of lenses, and you need a lot of lenses, and you need a lot of equipment, and it gets expensive over time. You know, if you buy all your lenses at full price, you know, for full quality lenses, you're looking at, you know, $1,000, couple $1,000s per lens. I've been kind of on this journey of trying to figure out how I can not spend as much money, but still get the quality and the performance that you would want out of having high quality equipment. So yeah, without further ado, let's dive into this project. Okay, so the plan here is to disassemble this lens, pull out the old piece that's broken, replace it with this one, then put it back together, and just like that, we will have a good as new lens. Okay, let's begin. Okay, so this I do not have a tool for, so I need to figure out how I'm going to get that done. So I'll be right back while I find a tool to do this task. A bit of a sticky surface. Just like that. Perfect. Got it. So it looks like we get to do some soldering. As you can see here, this here is the old piece, and you can see it's got that on there. This one is missing that, so we're gonna need to do some soldering. Question is, how long until I burn myself? That's That's always a question. Because if you're doing soldering, you're bound to burn yourself at some point.
12 seconds later.
And I just did. Cool. It didn't make it very long, so that much. I'd say that's not too bad. That's just me though. Question is, do I get a little bit greedy and try and get it just right, or do I just play it safe? Alright, well that took forever, but I got it all soldered, so start putting this thing back together. Okay, so I've gotten the main portion of the broken parts fixed. So this is the broken barrel. The fixed one is now installed. Now we just have to figure out how to reconnect these two together. So that's what I'm gonna do next. Okay, so you can see here, if I can focus here, this here is the piece that broke. So you can see these plastic tabs. These were all designed to break off, and that is what attaches this lens together. So now I'm going to do that. Alright, well, here we are. Seems pretty good. Should be able to go ahead and test it now. And yeah, see how she goes. Okay, well, I'm finished. Really interesting, actually. I learned a lot about lenses and how they work and the different mechanics. It wasn't too bad. It was actually pretty easy. Minor soldering here and there. Other than that, pretty simple fix. I've tested it, works as a new one, you know? So I spent $379 on the lens and $100 on the part. In about 2 hours, maybe 3. I took a break and got some coffee somewhere in the middle, but about 2.5 hours, and you know, saved myself about $1,000. Would I recommend this for somebody getting into photography? If you're someone who can do something like this and you're pretty confident in your abilities, then I would say totally go for it. You'll totally save tons of money. It'll be totally worth it. But also there is some risk involved. You know, I ordered this not knowing whether or not the glass was cracked, whether or not all the parts were there, and luckily, you know, it came out fine. You know, just the one part is all I needed. If you're interested in photography, you know, if you're doing it as a business like I am, you know, be smart. consider being a little creative. Get outside the box. Don't buy just brand new stuff. Try new things. If I was to go out and buy the latest and greatest, most expensive ones, I'd be looking at $3,000–$4,000 at least in just 2 lenses, versus right now I have $600 into these 2 lenses, and this will probably from now on be my favorite lens. Not because it's the best lens out there, not because I paid so much for it. Like, someone else saw this and said, it's broken, it has no use. And you know what? That's not true. This thing will help me grow as a creator. And at the end of the day, that's what's important, is that we are growing as creators. Do what you enjoy, you know, and make the most of it. And yeah, meet some cool people along the way, have some cool experiences, and you know, learn some new things. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it encouraging and maybe, you know, got some inspiration from it. I know I certainly did. I really enjoyed the process. This was a really cool project, so I hope you found it cool. And if you could like and subscribe, you know, I'm gonna be making more videos from now on. Kind of try to post videos when I can about similar things. And yeah, if you enjoy cameras, you enjoy videos, and if you enjoy the outdoors and life, then you should consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.